You post a beach photo online. First comment from a relative? Wow, so free. Don't you have a job? And suddenly you find yourself writing a whole essay explaining unemployment. Translation? You're unemployed. But here's the twist. Not all unemployment is created equal. Some kinds are normal, even healthy for the economy, while others can feel like climbing Mount Everest in flip-flops. In this video, we'll break down every type of unemployment, from the just browsing phase to the robots stole my job crisis, and more importantly, how you can bounce back stronger. First, frictional unemployment. The "it's not you, it's me" breakup. Meet Sarah. She quit her marketing job because she wanted something better. She's not broke, lazy, or unqualified. She's just in the job Tinder stage, swiping through opportunities. This is called frictional unemployment, the natural gap between leaving one job and starting another. Economists actually think this is a good sign. It means workers like Sarah are confident enough to leave and search for something better, and the economy is strong enough to offer choices. Think about it. Have you ever left a job just because it didn't feel right? That's frictional unemployment in action. How to beat it. Keep your resume sharp, treat interviews like speed dates, and remember, it's not unemployment, it's career window shopping. Second, structural unemployment, when robots steal your thunder. Now, meet Bob. He's worked in a factory for 20 years, until one day, a robot did his job faster and cheaper. Suddenly, Bob's skills don't match what employers need. That's structural unemployment. It happens when technology, globalization, or shifts in the economy change the game. Imagine showing up at a smartphone party with a flip phone. Awkward. How to beat it? Reskill or upskill. Many workers in Bob's shoes are learning coding, data analysis, or even green energy tech. In fact, a 2023 LinkedIn report found that 77% of jobs will require digital skills within the next decade. Cyclical unemployment, riding the economic roller coaster. Flashback to 2008. Construction worker Mike didn't lose his job because he was bad at building houses. He lost it because nobody could afford to buy houses during the financial crisis. That's cyclical unemployment. When the economy takes a dive, jobs vanish temporarily. Good news? When the economy recovers, demand and jobs usually bounce back. Governments often step in with stimulus checks, unemployment benefits, or public works projects to keep people afloat. Do you remember a time when your industry slowed down because of a recession? That was probably cyclical unemployment at work. Fourth, seasonal unemployment. Nature's schedule conflicts. Jessica teaches skiing in Colorado, but when summer hits, she's out of a job. Seasonal unemployment affects ski instructors, lifeguards, farmers, and even tax accountants. But smart seasonal workers prepare. Many ski instructors double as hiking guides in summer, while farmers might switch to agro-tourism. It's like dating someone long distance. You know when the busy and slow seasons are coming, so you plan around it. The fifth, long-term unemployment, the marathon nobody wants to run. Meet David. He's been job hunting for 14 months, and now employers look at his resume and wonder, what have you been doing all this time? Skills fade, confidence drops, and frustration builds. This is long-term unemployment, the hardest to escape. But here's the secret. Stay active. Freelancing, volunteering, online courses, anything that keeps skills fresh. Research shows employers view volunteering as almost as valuable as paid work when it fills a resume gap. So if David spent his year helping NGOs with digital marketing, that's a win. Sixth, natural unemployment, the economy's background hum. Here's the truth. Even in the strongest economies, some unemployment is normal. Fresh graduates, job switchers, career changers, together they make up the natural rate of unemployment, usually around 4 to 6%. Think of it like your body's breathing, not zero, but steady. And without it, the job market would actually become inefficient. Institutional unemployment, when rules create roadblocks. Sometimes unemployment isn't about skills or the economy, it's about rules. Examples: minimum wages making it hard for small businesses to hire. Strict licenses requiring years of training for simple jobs. Generous unemployment benefits that unintentionally discourage quick returns to work. It's like asking for a PhD just to pour coffee. Well-intentioned, but sometimes counterproductive. The skill development cure, your unemployment antidote. Whether it's Bob battling automation or David fighting resume gaps, the ultimate weapon is learning new skills. Hard skills, coding, data, design, plus soft skills, communication, problem solving, equals employability. Fun fact, people who actively retrain during unemployment reduce their jobless period by an average of 6 months compared to those who don't. The entrepreneurship escape route. Create your own job. Here's the wild card. If nobody hires you, hire yourself. Sarah from earlier could start a social media consulting business. Bob could run a YouTube channel teaching factory safety. Entrepreneurship doesn't just solve your unemployment, it can create jobs for others. Even if it fails, you've gained skills employers love: initiative, leadership, adaptability. Network like your career depends on it, because it does. Here's a secret. Most jobs aren't on job boards, they're hidden in networks. According to JobVite, 70 to 80% of jobs are filled through networking. So go to meetups, reconnect with old colleagues, and yes, use LinkedIn for more than motivational quotes. The mental game, staying sane while job hunting. Unemployment isn't just financial, it's emotional. Depression and anxiety often spike. The trick? Build structure. Treat job hunting like a 9-to-5, but leave evenings for exercise, hobbies, or socializing. Volunteer, join clubs, learn. Keep your brain active. Remember, unemployment is temporary, but resilience is permanent. Conclusion: turning setbacks into comebacks. So, the next time you hear the word unemployment, don't just think bad news. Think categories, causes, and cures. Whether you're in Sarah's frictional phase, Bob's structural battle, or David's long-term grind, there's always a path forward. Question for you: which type of unemployment have you experienced or seen around you? Drop it in the comments. And hey, if this video gave you clarity, give it a like. Subscribe for more breakdowns, and remember, every unemployment story can become a comeback story.